Okay, so as promised to a few of our subscribers, they wanted to see more real-time airbrushing. So over the next few weeks, months, years potentially, I want to add something new for us, which is 10-15 minute paintings. I'm estimating around about 15 minutes to paint this, so we're going to take you through it step by step and give you a 10 to 15 minute workout. Okay, so to start off, I need to lighten up the centre because I want the light to come through, and I want to sort of disperse the light. I could maybe just go with use white for it, but I find if I go with grey first, it sort of sets a mid-tone for me. Just let that dry, and we've gone, if I remember right, just add a little bit. So I'm going to go for the texture shield as well, just to add so I'm not really keeping it too close to the surface, and you see how sort of out of focus the textures are for it. So now I'm going to move completely to the white. So let's pick a point, let's say there we go. Let's say it's there. So this is where some, maybe, let's say the moonlight is coming through. Let's add a little bit of cloud as well. And again, I'm going to reach for the texture. Drops down, and we've got a little bit of sort of moonlight spraying itself all over. Okay. So I need to have a quick wash. So I'm going to go back in now with black, and one of the tricks to add in this is not to go too close. I don't want to add too much detail, not yet. So just, if you notice how light is a little bit further away, so I'm going to keep that one nice and soft. So what we're trying to do is we're creating basically distance. So if you think of your depth of field as a photographer uses, that the foreground's the part that's going to be in focus. So if I'm going to drop a tree here. I'm going to keep this one more you see how much further those tend to go in the distance. We're going to have a little bit of shadow that comes off the tree. Get a little bit of texture there as well. Okay, I'm not really working from a reference as such. I'm still keeping these, especially this side, keeping it quite soft, mainly because I want them to appear in the distance. This one, let's keep this nice and sharp, so I'm going to do a heavy sort of flood stroke. Already, we've only been painting for, let's see, 9 minutes, so we're quite close to where we need to be. Just adding a few more So the closer to the foreground I get, the sharper I try and keep my airbrush strokes. Just a few dots. I'll drop a little bit of texture in there as well. I'm going to give sort of a little, I'm going to shade this over so we've got that, so like a vignette type of feeling to it. Okay, so while that's drying, I'm just going to go back in, wash out get my white again, and rather than just hitting the one spot, I want to leave some of those branches I'm going to bring these back in. Especially down to this centerpiece, so the moonlight's coming through, and also let's have a little bit of water because I only want this really light, so I just want to touch. And let's drift in a little bit of sort of ground cloud or ground fog, make it a little bit more eerie. Wrong colour. It's better. So let's add our ghostly figure. course, what does the big man hold? So as promised, 15-16 minutes, quite a simple little painting, but more so than the figure, it was more about the background and keeping it simple. It doesn't have to be photorealistic or ultimate sort of airbrush, just simple airbrush strokes using your distance and control, and you can create quite a simple, effective painting. So until next time.